So yeah, hi guys. I'll be today I will be going through the video on GitHub use, like why we use GitHub, what is GitHub, and how we can kickstart the journey of GitHub. This is the video for those who are new to GitHub and know nothing about it. The person who is using previously or currently using, they can also see this video to like revise the things that would be discussed in this video. So first of all, I'll be discussing about what is GitHub and why we use it at first place. So I'll be using the textual format currently to make you understand what is GitHub and like why we would be using, and then we'll be doing some practical how we can use GitHub for our day-to-day activities. So let's begin with what is GitHub and what is like Git repo and all that those things. So GitHub is basically like you can say analogically I'll be telling you to understand it better. GitHub is basically a repository. Repository is the place where we keep our things to use further. So GitHub is nothing with but the repository only, but it is version controlled repository. So in software development field, we use GitHub as a version controlled repository to use it in the times when we need a versioning of things. So those for solving those problems, GitHub has came into existence, and just like that we used to make folders directories in our local repo and local disk, and we keep our folders, our files in it. But those are not version one, because if we keep the file one file, and if we are updating that file, that would be updated file, and we can't backtrack it. But in GitHub there is like thing to do, like we can backtrack it, and that's why it solves those problem. It is like owned by Microsoft, and like we have, like other than GitHub, we used to have repositories like Perforce and Bitbucket, etc. But today our focus of decision would be GitHub only, and later on in other videos we can check out what are Bitbucket and Perforce, etc. So GitHub is widely used, so we'll be talking about the GitHub only in this video. So for talking more about GitHub, I'll be going through the like actual GitHub repo, like actual GitHub site, and we will be going through the practical demonstration. So if we go here, like if you are new here, you can sign up with your mail. Like it is easy sign up in any application you do, and it won't be like it won't be any complex thing. So I'll be signing in directly. I'll not be doing I'll not be sign up. You can like explore those things. I'll be directly signing in, and I'll be showing you what are the things that we'll be checking out in the GitHub. Okay, so let me go with the signing in. Just a second. Yeah, so we come into the repository of like dashboard of the GitHub. Basically, it is people used to be familiar with Perforce very easily, but they used to like struggle with GitHub because GitHub is not directly UI based. Like you are seeing GitHub as like this in a UI system, but yeah, like in general, we used to push and pull from GitHub, or like do the commits using the CLI only, command line interface. But I'll be showing you only the part where we would be using the UI, and later on I'll be showing with you with the commands, etc. In the GitHub how we can use that. So first of all, like let's explore from right to left. You can see here the profile picture. Okay, so here when you will be making it, it would be containing your user ID, but not the profile picture, and you can upload it later on. So this is containing your profile. I have clicked on this profile and this is my GitHub repo link. Okay, so you used to see in the resume that some people used to push the GitHub. Like I am going like from zero, or you can say from negative, level, because I am assuming that my audience is currently not using GitHub, and he's like completely new and want a walkthrough for the GitHub to use later. So basically, I'll be exploring this UI of GitHub from right to left, and we will be like creating our first repo today. And later on, some other video will be going through more detail. Okay, so you can see here you can, if you will click on your profile, then you will be landing up on this page. This is the page for the your profile, and this is the link that you will can mention to anyone for your GitHub repo, or you can mention that yeah, this is my GitHub link. So it would be telling you like what are the repository you have created and what are the things you have in the GitHub. Okay, and you will be having the followers following, and like you can post your personal links. I have put my uh, like link of LinkedIn. So later on, if you'll see here, you can see the repository. So if you'll click on the your repository page, you will see that like how many repository you have made for you. It would be like you can be private and public both. So I'll be making our first repository, the test repository I'll be making to show you how you'll be making your first repository in the GitHub. So this on clicking on those creating new repository, you will be landing up in this page, and this would be containing the owner, like you are the owner of the GitHub. This repository will be the owner of the this repository, so it is showing like that. And after that, you can put your repository name. I can put like maybe uh, test GitHub something, and if it be available, that you can make this test GitHub repository. You can give this description also, like this is just for tutorial making for general public. Okay, you can make it public or private, it's on you. So let us make it private currently. Okay, and this is add readme checkbox. This is the checkbox for the file, like readme file. Basically this is the content of, like, because like if you are reading a book, right? So like reading a book will be having a content, like table of content at the first place. In the first two page would be the table of contents, right? Like what would be the book containing. So like same like that, we used to have a readme file which is like of .md extension. It would be contain it can contain the what is the all repo about, what is containing the tech stack, etc. We are adding it a readme file, and then we will be creating a repository, and then we can add the content in the readme file, and we can make the changes in this repo. Basically we are creating a directory or folder, you can say. Just not more than that it is happening here. Just the thing is like these repo or this directory we are creating, or this folder we are creating, is would be versioned. Like we can version it like this is the version 1, version 2, and something like that, so we can track it easily. Okay, so git ignore template is something like which is used that if you want to have the file in the git repo, but just once, not more than that, and like you don't want it to be pushed or committed. Just you have created it, and at that time, and then it has in the repo, just be there. You don't want to push more than that, like you don't want to commit more than that versions or so. So like that's it for creating a new repository. If you will be creating clicking on this button, it would be creating a new repository. And this is, yeah guys, this is the repo that we have made. This is the tag with private. This is the main branch. We would be discussing what is the branches and tags, etc., in the later on video. You can see here, this is the readme file. Okay, so readme file contains the data or metadata about what is the git repo about. You can put it like anything you want, like this you can say this repo contains the files related to Java tech stack. or so. So it depends on you, like how you write it, and you can, commit the changes. So it would be like commit message. This is always a good practice that you should write the commit message. So you can say update readme.md, or you can say like updated the text stack info. Okay, you can write the extended description and all. So here you can see that you can commit directly to the main branch and create a new branch. There, these things we will be discussing later on other video. But yeah, I can give a glimpse that we can version the Git in a branch manner. For example, versioning, how versioning is how versioning happens here is how versioning happens here is like you create a repo. It contains main branch. Main branch means it contains it contains with a branch which is called main branch, and here the versioning thing come, and you can create different branches other than main branches to have your changes. So I'll be discussing it in a like in a good brief, or you can say you in a good detailed manner. But this is my first video for this channel, so I'll be keeping it simple and short. And like I'll be like assuring you that I'm starting with the GitHub, but I'll be going with all the tech stack that I know, and I'll be helping you people with the like 100% effort I like of mine. And yeah, and later on there are lots of exciting things that would be coming in the picture. So yeah, that's all from my for my this first video, and like I hope you will be liking it, and the way of like making, like the way of I am teaching it, you may be liking it. And in later on we will be discussing in detail about GitHub and other text. Thanks a lot, guys.